Namaste, welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. Today's video I am going to show you a full lunch combo for Mahalaya Amavasya, which falls on 14th October, that is Saturday. We are showing it to you a couple of days earlier so that those of you who are interested can get ready with whatever vegetables and other groceries that you may need for it and do accordingly. I will try to show it as a step-by-step process of your pre-preparation and then the preparations too, so that it will be easy even for a beginner to understand. Here I have soaked equal quantities, that is half cup of raw rice and half cup of urad dal. It has been soaking for 3 hours. Now just drain out the water. And we will grind it into a fine paste in our mixer jar. If required, use the same water in which it was soaked. Grind it into a smooth paste like this. I did not add any water while grinding, so you can also keep the batter slightly thick and smooth. Remove it into a bowl. Before we begin, first let us keep all the things ready so that our work can proceed continuously without any interruption. Here I have grated jaggery kept ready, grated coconut. This rice and urad dal we have soaked and ground and kept ready. Soaked tamarind for the Kuzhambu and also for the rasam. We are going to use sweet potato for the Kuzhambu, raw banana Podiums, snake gourd or Pudalangai Kootu. Then we need to cook rice. Here I have taken half cup of Moong dal and we will cook it separately because we will be using it for the Kootu, Payasam, Kalathu Paruppu and other things. For this only Moong dal is generally used. And also see that your masala dabba has all the necessary ingredients so that you don't have to keep running around when you are working in the kitchen. Apart from that, you will require some curd, oil, ghee and all your vessels which you are going to use for cooking. See that they are also washed and ready. So first I have taken the raw bananas, trimmed the edges, keep it in some water, add a drop of oil just to remove the extra stickiness and allow it to cook till it is about 3/4 done. Then we can peel and grate it. Now side by side I have taken here half cup of moong dal, washed it and added 1.5 cups of water. And now we will pressure cook it for 3 whistles. Next for the Pudalangai Kootu, that is the snake gourd kootu, I have taken 1 cup of water. Now we will add this washed and chopped snake gourd to it and allow it to cook. Next, while we are waiting for the vegetables and dal to be cooked, we can peel and chop the sweet potato and keep it ready for making the Kuzhambu. See, our raw banana is about 3/4 done. You are able to peel it, but at the same time it is not too soft. It is about 75% done. Now we will remove this. And when cool, we will peel and grate it. See, it has cooled now. We can easily remove the peel. First, just brush some oil on your grater so that the raw banana doesn't stick to it, and then grate it like this. See, the banana has been cooked perfectly. That is why it does not become mushy and you are able to get gratings like this. First we will make the raw banana Podiums. For this, take about a tablespoon of oil in a pan. Add some mustard seeds, urad dal, 1 dry red chilli, some hing powder, 1 green chilli. This is very spicy, so I have just taken 1 green chilli, some grated ginger. When the dals get brown, this is the grated raw banana. Add it. Add some curry leaves and with a light hand toss everything together. The cooked banana should not become mashed, it should remain as gratings. Add some salt to taste. Mix it all well together over a low flame. Preferably use a heavy kadai and also a low flame mainly so that it does not stick to the base. Finally, add some fresh grated coconut to this. Again, give it a good mix, and now we can, just after about half a minute, we can switch it off. I have the juice of half a lemon. I am just pouring it over this. So our tasty raw banana podimas is now ready. Next, for the Pudalangai Kootu, we have already boiled the Pudalanga or the snake gourd. Our moong dal is also cooked and ready. So now we will just get the masala ingredients ready. Heat a teaspoon of oil. Add about 2 teaspoons of urad dal, 2 dry red chilies, half a teaspoon of jeera, and just stir fry all these together till the dals get browned. See, the dals are browned now. Add about 2 tablespoons of fresh grated coconut to it. Just toss it a little bit and switch it off. When cool, we will grind it into a paste in our blender jar. See, our moong dal is cooked very well. I told you we are going to use it for various preparations. So now for the kootu, our snake gourd is also cooked well. We have not yet added salt to this. So now I am adding the required quantity of salt. Now take about 4 tablespoons of this cooked moong dal and add it to your snake gourd kootu. Mix it well. When you boil, don't add too much water because the snake gourd itself will give out some water. Mix it well. So our ground paste is also ready of the coconut, urad dal and red chilies. Now we'll add that too. Give it all a good mix and allow it to come to a boil once again. Add some fresh curry leaves to this. So while we are waiting for it to come to a boil, side by side let's do the tempering or tadka for the kootu. Heat just a teaspoon of oil. Add some mustard seeds, urad dal, a little bit of jeera or cumin seeds. The dals are brown, our tempering is ready. Now we can pour it over this kootu. And switch it off. The kootu, Pudalangai Kootu, snake gourd kootu is also ready. Next we will make payasam. For this I have taken half cup of jaggery in a bowl and I am adding about half a cup of water to it and we will just allow it to dissolve. We have already boiled the moong dal here initially, so we will be making moong dal payasam. Let the jaggery dissolve. See, the jaggery has dissolved. This jaggery is very clean, so I am using it as it is. If you are doubtful about the quality, filter it and then bring it back. If it dissolves, that is enough. Now reduce the flame a little bit and add some of this cooked moong dal to it. Now mix it all together very well. See, it has all mixed together, the dal and the jaggery. Now I will switch this off. Next, this is some boiled and cooled milk. This is the regular cow's milk I am taking. If you want, you can even add coconut milk to this, whichever one you prefer. See, sometimes people say that when they add milk to the jaggery syrup, it curdles. The reason is your syrup is hot and your milk is also hot, that will happen. So, see that your syrup is, if your syrup is hot, at least the milk should be at room temperature, or preferably bring both down to room temperature, then add boiled and cooled milk to this, it will not curdle. Just allow it to come to a boil once again. Another tip, if you are only making payasam, you can just dry roast the moong dal and then pressure cook it, it will add to the flavor. Today I have not done that, I just pressure cooked it because I wanted for all the items. I am adding half a teaspoon of cardamom powder to the payasam. Here I have heated a tablespoon of ghee for the payasam. I am adding some few chopped cashew nuts and also a little bit of coconut which I have made into small pieces like this. These bits of coconut will taste very good in the payasam. See, now the cashew and the coconut pieces have browned well. Add it to the payasam. So your tasty moong dal payasam is now ready. Next, for cooking the rice, I have taken 1 cup of sona masuri rice, 3 cups of water and kept it in my rice cooker. Next, we will make Sugiyan, a sweet. For that, I have taken 3/4 cup of grated coconut, finely grated coconut, equal quantity of jaggery. Add a teaspoon of ghee to this. Now mix everything well till the jaggery melts and it forms a mass like the stuffing for the modakam which we made during Ganesh Chaturthi. Just like that purnam, we have to make purnam again for this. Our stuffing or purnam is ready, it has come together. I am just going to add a little bit of cardamom powder to this. Mix it well, we will keep it aside to cool. When cool, just portion them out into small rounds like this and keep it ready. Now this is the batter of the urad dal and rice which we had ground and kept. I have taken a portion of it. Just add a pinch of salt for the taste for the outer covering. That's just a pinch, that will do. Keep your batter slightly thick, don't make it very thin because only then you will be able to coat these purnam balls in it. Now take 1 ball of this stuffing, coat it well in the batter, heat oil and gently drop it into the oil and deep fry. Keep the flame low to medium. See that it is covered well on all sides. Now don't use the ladle immediately, just wait for a couple of minutes and then gently turn it over in the oil, flip it over like this. Continue cooking till the bubbling reduces and you know that it has cooked well. See, when everything gets a lovely golden color and the bubbling also reduces, carefully drain it out from the oil. Likewise, make the remaining Sugiyans also. Always keep the flame low. Dip it in the batter and drop it into the oil. So our coconut Sugiyan is also ready now. See, normally we make vadai. I have shown you vadai more than a dozen times on our channel. So I thought this time I will show you something different. So using the same batter which we use for the Sugiyan, that is we had soaked 1 cup of raw rice, 1 cup of urad dal, ground it together into a batter. Half of it I have used for making the sweet. Now to the remaining we will make it like a VellaiPaniyaram. So for that I am adding some salt to taste, a few curry leaves, a little bit of grated ginger and half a teaspoon of black pepper, a little bit of hing powder. Now to this batter you can even add 1 or 2 tablespoons of fresh coconut just cut into pieces like this. Heat the oil, then take out spoonfuls of batter and drop it like this. First heat the oil, then reduce the flame to medium and start frying these paniyarams or bondas, whichever way you want to call. But see that the consistency of the batter is like idli batter, thick batter. One tip I like to give here is, when you are making, first make this and then fry the sweet paniyarams. If you make the sweet Sugiyan first, what will happen? Sometimes some of that jaggery might spill into the oil, and then when you fry these savory paniyarams, that will stick on top of it and it will not appear very nice. So you can do it that way. So similarly fry these also. So those who struggle with vadais, or you need not even separately soak for vadai, you can use the same batter, make a sweet version and a savory version too. Likewise, make with the remaining batter also. See, the next batch is also done. Take it out when it is a nice golden color like this. So our savory paniyaram or VellaiPaniyaram is also ready. Next we will make a Puli Kuzhambu using this sweet potato. We have already chopped and peeled and chopped the sweet potato. Now we will have to make a powder for this. So here I am taking 2 teaspoons of dhania, that is coriander seeds, half a teaspoon of methi seeds and 3 dry red chillies. Now dry roast all these ingredients together and then cool it a little bit. Grind it into a fine powder in your mixie jar. In the beginning we had soaked the tamarind for the Kuzhambu. So now we will just squeeze out the extract. You can use about 2 cups of water. Now we can begin making the Kuzhambu. First heat about a tablespoon of oil. Add some mustard seeds, 1 dry red chilli. I am adding 2 cubes of hing, some curry leaves. Then we will add this sweet potato which we have peeled and chopped. After chopping, always keep it in water. Just stir fry it for half a minute. Now add this tamarind extract to it. You can add a pinch of turmeric powder and salt to taste. Allow it all to cook well till the raw smell of the tamarind goes and the sweet potato is also well cooked. Now it has been boiling for about 10 minutes. Let's check on the vegetable if it is. Yes, see, it has cooked well. Now just sprinkle this powder which we made and give it a good mix. Allow it to boil again for another 3 or 4 minutes. Now to enhance the taste, I am just adding a small bit of jaggery. See, our Kuzhambu is boiling very well now. It is done and has reached the right consistency. If you find that your Kuzhambu is a little dilute, just mix a teaspoon of rice flour in water, add it to this and give it a boil, it will thicken. But I am not doing that, this consistency is fine. Switch it off. See, our sweet potato Puli Kuzhambu is done and ready now. Next on our menu is rasam. We are going to make a jeera rasam. So we had already soaked the tamarind as usual. Extract the juice. To this add some salt, a few curry leaves, then keep it to boil over a low flame. While that is boiling, we will make a paste for this. Here I have taken half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of jeera, 1 dry red chilli and 1 teaspoon of this yellow moong dal. We will grind everything together into a paste. You need to soak it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Add a small piece of hing to this. When the rasam starts boiling well and the raw smell of the tamarind has gone, add this ground paste to it, pepper, jeera, a little bit of dal. Top it up with some more water. Let the flame be on sim or low flame, allow it to come to a boil once again. It comes frothing up, just switch it off. I have told you about this vessel earlier, this ESOB, so never use a those tongs to hold it, then you will get impressions over here. Always just lift it carefully with a cloth and keep it aside. Add some mustard seeds and jeera. Pour it on top of the rasam. Our jeera rasam is also ready. The remaining cooked moong dal, we have to keep it as Kalathu Paruppu. Just add some salt to it, mix it well and keep it aside. So your Kalathu Paruppu is also ready now. Now our final item is the Thayir Pachadi or raita. So here I have got about half a cup of curd. I have taken about 1/4 cup of fresh grated coconut and a small piece of ginger. Add a few curry leaves and we will crush all these together. Take this beaten curd in a bowl, add these crushed ingredients of coconut, ginger and curry leaves. Just adding another half cup of beaten curd to this, so totally 1 cup we have taken. Add some salt to taste, just a pinch will do, and mix it all well together. We will just do a simple tempering of mustard seeds for this. Heat a teaspoon of oil. Add 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds. When they splatter, pour it on top of this Thayir Pachadi. Our coconut Thayir Pachadi is now ready. So our Mahalaya Amavasya lunch combo is ready now. Here is the moong dal payasam, Thayir Pachadi, Kalathu Paruppu, raw banana, this Vazhaikai Podiums, Pudalangai or snake gourd Kootu, Sakkaravalli sweet potato Puli Kuzhambu, jeera rasam, Sugiyan and VellaiPaniyaram. Now I have served it out to show you the traditional method. So we have the Paruppu Payasam, Pachadi. Payasam I have just served a little here, remaining I have kept in this katori. This is the raw banana Podiums, Pudalangai or snake gourd Kootu, sweet potato Kuzhambu, rasam, curd, a little bit of this vadumanga, that is a tender mango pickle. This is the sweet Sugiyan. And this is the savour, the VellaiPaniyaram or the Bonda, whichever way you want to call it. Hot steaming rice, plain dal and salt, Kalathu Paruppu, with some ghee on top. Also, I have served a banana. You can include any other fruit which you have, apple or mango, depending on the season, whatever fruits are available. Thank you for watching the video. As I told you earlier, the Mahalaya Amavasya falls on Saturday the 14th of October this year. And from the following day, that is 15th Sunday onwards, Navaratri begins. Subscribe to our channel, share the videos with your family and friends, and we'll meet again with another interesting video from Geeta's Kitchen. Thank you.